What's up everyone, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on Prizepicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see we actually got 17 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 17 picks right like me, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord to meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $210 just yesterday, and another member who won $162 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first we're going to be talking about is Tyrese Maxey for 42.5 points, rebs, and assists, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Tyrese Maxey. We've actually seen him go on the over in 0 out of the last 5 games, but they do face off against none other than the Washington Wizards. Now we look at the Washington Wizards, we see that they rank 30th when it comes to points allowed. On top of that, they rank 27th when it comes to assists allowed, and then rebounds allowed, they also do rank 30th. Now, when it comes to someone like Tyrese Maxey, although he hasn't gone on the over that many times over the last 5, we think the easy matchup against Washington Wizards should see him be able to go on the over here. On top of that, when we also look at Washington Wizards as well, what we also do see is that they do allow a lot of points, rebounds, and assists to the guard position, and we definitely see someone like Tyrese Maxey being able to take advantage of this. Now, his average over the last 5 is also 30.8, and on top of that, when we also look further, we are also expecting a pretty fast-paced game from both of these teams. So although Tyrese hasn't been able to hit this line over the last 5, we think with an easier matchup that is definitely going to be possible. Like we always mention, matchups, that's what's most important, and with a matchup like this, we definitely see Tyrese Maxey being able to go on the over here. So for that reason, Tyrese Maxey, 42.5 points, rebs, and assists for more, I think is a fantastic pick. So getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Jalen Williams. So Jalen Williams, this one is for 5 rebounds, and this one actually is for more. So another simple one, we have seen Jalen Williams go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now look at the Cleveland Cavaliers. As we all know, Cleveland, when it does come to actually rebounds, we do see that Cleveland Cavaliers do actually rank 16th when it comes to rebounds allowed. So a little bit mid-tier in that category. However, when we look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, what we also do see is that not only do they rank pretty low or mid-tier, but on top of that, they also do a very poor job at restricting rebounds to the small forward position, which is what Jalen Williams plays. Now, Jalen Williams not only is a fantastic player, but he does have a decent high usage rate in this rebounding department. He doesn't have the highest usage rate, but definitely still enough to be, one of the top rebounders in his team, and we definitely see that being a big effect here. Jalen Williams, when we see him play, his intent is to get rebounds, so that's why we do also like the over for this situation here. Even the times that he has missed it, he's gotten very close, mainly only missing it by 1 or 2, and his average over the last 5 is also 6.2 as well, so significantly above this line, which is what we like to see, and for that reason we definitely like the over for this one. So Jalen Williams, 5 rebounds, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Tobias Harris. So Tobias Harris, another fantastic player, and this one is for points, rebs, and assists for 23.5. However, this one is for less. Now look at Tobias Harris. We've actually seen him go on the under in 1 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than the Brooklyn Nets. Now look at the Brooklyn Nets. We see that they rank 16th in points allowed. On top of that, moving on into assists allowed, we do see that they rank 22nd, and then rebounds allowed, they also do rank 5th. So a little bit of a mixture of high tier to mid tier when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets. However, the big reason why we do like the under for this situation here is that Brooklyn Nets actually do a really good job at restricting points, rebounds, and assists to the forward position, which is what Tobias Harris is. And for that reason, we do very much like the under for this situation here. Tobias Harris, although he has been able to go on the over consistently, we definitely do like the under. As we always say, matchups, that's what's most important. And with a matchup like this, for someone like Tobias, we definitely see him struggling and going on the under here. Now, his average over the last 5 is 26.6, so a little bit above this line. But when we look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually agree with us because they actually have him favored for the under as well. Now, when it comes to this matchup, we are expecting a pretty slow-paced game as well. Brooklyn Nets, Detroit Pistons, they aren't the fastest-paced teams out there, and we could see a little bit less pace from both of these teams, which could result in less volume for Tobias Harris to get boards, to get assists, and also to get points. So for that reason, we definitely are sticking to the under for this one. So Tobias Harris for, 23.5 points, reps, and assists for less, I think is a great pick. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Bilal Coulibaly. So as you all know, Bilal Coulibaly, great player. This one is points and rebounds, a combo one for 19.5, and this one actually is for more. Now we look at Bilal, we've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than the Philadelphia 76ers. So when we look at Philadelphia 76ers, we see that they rank 10th when it comes to points allowed. On top of that, moving on into rebounds allowed, we do see that the 76ers do actually rank 11th as well. So not really the highest, a little bit mid-tier, but on top of this, when we look at Bilal, who does play that small forward position, we do see that Philadelphia 76ers struggle at actually restricting points and rebounds to that small forward position. So we definitely see someone like Bilal being able to take advantage of this and be able to go on the over in this situation here. When we look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored for the over as well. And on top of that, what we also do like about this is that when it comes to someone like Bilal, he tends to have a pretty high usage rate in both of these departments. He has been on a little bit of a cold streak as of lately, but we definitely see that turning around, especially against an easier matchup like 76ers towards his position.